Hi, I'm Mr. Chucky, and you're watching Flippinaxe. Well, today I'll be taking on the Sethbling's Redstone challenge. I've seen his work, and I'm compared to him, I'm just a little redstone engineer. Level 0. A lever and a solution. I wonder. Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, what's the solution here? Solution, place it next to the door, turn it on. Wow, turn me on. Cool. It's level 0, so we know that's the case. Okay. A hint. Ooh. Let's see. Wow. I think I can manage this one. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay. Level 2. Don't get cocky now. Okay, so it's not gate. Okay. That's 1 and 2. Okay. I can follow you. Yes, thank you. One lever. So we got a piston. Doesn't matter which one. Okay, from this point on I will explain what I'm doing. I think everyone knows what the first part is, so let's just explain what's going to happen here. We got some pistons and some gold blocks. If I put a lever right here, this gold block will be activated. It will be activating the piston that's in front of it, because this block is carrying power, and it will be powering the piston. It will be pushing the redstone block, the gold block above the redstone torch, which will be energizing the gold block, which can give the circuit to the repeater, which can activate this block, which deactivates one of the torches. But okay, this is funny, because when we do that, nothing will change, apparently. That's interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's 1. This one goes off, and that's the way it is. So it's not going to work in this case. But wait, I'm just starting to think of something. Yeah. I can just place the lever at the door, but that's not the point in this case, I guess. Have to get all the blocks. Oh wait, they're not sticky pistons, of course. The red, there we go. The gold block will just stay in place. So, where is it? There we go. There we go. Oh, let's activate it first. There we go. Changed in the new update. There we go. You can only switch it with your right hand instead of your left hand, so that's it. So now all gold blocks are pushed over the redstone torches. They will all be activated. They will all activate these redstone repeaters to activate the next set of blocks. And because the blocks activated, the torch will deactivate, and that way all of this redstone is deactivated, so this block can be deactivated as well. And that manages the torch to get on and opens the door. Okay. Right, I lost my lever. Cool. Ooh, 9 levers. Lever. Okay. I think this is the same principle, but now let's just place them on top. Okay. Well, I have to deactivate this redstone, because now this torch is deactivated because this block is activated, if you can see. So all of this redstone has to be deactivated, and I can just simply just turn it around, there we go, to deactivate all of this redstone. So if a block is activated, it can activate the repeater and redstone, of course, and if the block is activated, it can deactivate the torch on top. Okay. Another lever or 2. Okay, let's see, we have 2 blocks up here. Got redstone down the side. Get put some redstone right here and torch. Okay, so if you go from front to back, this has to be turned on, of course, to open the door. This torch is out, so this block is activated. That's because of this redstone. These torches are on, so both of them have to go off. And I can manage that by activating this redstone from this gold block on this torch. If I can push this piston outwards to the gold block, it will push it over to the redstone torch. And that will manage to get this redstone activated, which will activate this block, which will deactivate the torch. And it's mirrored, so both of them are working the same principle. And I think this is something of a, not sure if it's a glitch or a bug or anything, it's about updating. So I think I have to do one side at a time. I'm not a genius, I'm not sure how this works, but if I activate these two, let's see how this, there we go. It's all about activating and deactivating. See, if I deactivate this one, it should go back. There we go. I've never used this principle, but it's useful. And I can reuse these two torches, these two levers on this block. So deactivate this one, and then change. That's very nice. I can use this. So it's about updating, I think, in this case. So when this block is activated, the redstone, besides the piston, which not activate, this will not activate the piston itself, but it will update the piston. And because there's a block very close, like in a diagonal line, which is activated, it will be activated as well. And when it's deactivated, it will change as well. So I can leave these levers. Lever. Not sure what it is. I'm Dutch, so I don't know what's a lever or a lever. Ooh, redstone. I'm a great fan of redstone. What's oh, just playing too many games. Just getting confused with all the buttons. Okay, let's see. Got some redstone. 5 redstone. So I can make a bow. Not sure. Oh, I see. Okay. So if we go rephrase from the back, this has to be on. So this torch is now off because the block is activated by this repeater. So if you look, this redstone is activated by one torch, and this power line, this redstone also powers this repeater, which activates this block. And that means that when I just go around like this, it will deactivate this one. There we go. And what just happened was that the torch on this block, see if I can update it, there we go. Torch on this block is switching on and off because it's a loop. The torch is on and will activate the redstone, so it activates the repeater, it activates the block, it activates the redstone, and it deactivates the torch, so it deactivates the whole ring and activates and deactivates and activates and reactivates. And eventually this torch will burn out for some time. You can hear that. There we go. And that torch just extinguishing, yeah, it just results in a deactivated redstone right here. And that will activate this torch and open the door. So, okay. Very cool. Thanks, Sethbling. What's in here? 12 redstone. Okay. Let's see. It's a bit bigger. We have a lot of pistons. Some of them are sticky and some of them might be not. We have a block right here with a pulse. Yeah, it's a pulse. So here's... What's that noise? What? I have never heard this sound in Minecraft before. It's like a machine. Okay, we'll just ignore it for now. It's an interesting sound. Okay, so what we see here is actually the same as we had in the last chamber, in the last level. It's a repeater which goes around and around. It's a signal. But this torch will not burn out because the repeaters are slowed down. They're on a 4-click delay, if I'm correct. And this will give the torch enough time to extinguish and relit without burning out. So this will just continually give pulses to this block and this torch, and they will just continue to slow down the pulse, I think. Oh no, they make it longer. So the torch and the repeater just make the pulse a bit longer, so this torch can deactivate very shortly and give a very short pulse. And I see what we're doing here. This is a pulse of 1 click. So if we talk in clicks, every torch will delay the signal when it's powered or depowered. It will delay by 1 click. And these repeaters are standardly 1 click by feeding the signal. And if you right click the repeater, it will delay by 1 click every time you click it until it's up to 4 or 5, and then it will reset to 1 of its standard clicks. And this 1 click pulse can be used with pistons. We can move blocks here. So and when we see we have the same, we have to deactivate this line. We can do that by deactivating all of these torches, and deactivate these torches by placing all of these blocks forward. Now I can show you at the first block how it works. Let's do it right here. Yeah. So now because this repeater back here powers this gold block will power the redstone beside it, and it will go onto here and just go into nothing. But when I place redstone on top of this block, this piston will be activated very shortly. It's a sticky piston, I think. We'll see that very soon. It will push the block forward, and instead of pulling it back because it's got 1 tick, it will leave it where it is, and I can switch it back and forth. So let's see what happens. There we go, it's going forward and it's taking it back. But when it's forward, I just remove the redstone, of course, and it will stay forward. So that's the magic of 1 pulse click, 1 click pulse. I'm not sure how it's something like that. So we can do that with this one. There we go. And with this one, yep, got enough redstone for it. There we go. We've got 2 extra, but we just leave them here. So that's how it works. All of these blocks are now activated by the torches underneath, and activating the redstone repeaters, activating the redstone blocks, deactivating all the torches, deactivating this line, activating the block, deactivating the block and activating the torch by opening the door. Yay! Nice. Level 8. There we go. Okay. Okay. One lever. Let's see, activating this, deactivating this. So I have to deactivate both paths. I have to activate this one by putting the gold block on top of the torch. And okay, I see what we're going to do here. We just learned that 1 click can move the block. So if I just activate this one, it's working, of course, but I have only 1 lever, so I have to take it back. But when I put it in reverse, there we go, it's taking it back. So I have to make a very short pulse by hand. That's pretty cool. And it's funny to know that, because I think Sethbling just realized with the latest update, maybe before, that before you could also activate the switch with your left hand, and in that case you will not be able to give it a short pulse and then removing it, because when you start removing it you will start switching it again for longer terms than necessary. So I still have to get used to it. There we go. I don't need it. Just leave it there. Don't activate it. Maybe it's redstone behind the wall. Okay, let's see. Level 9.